Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. So till now we have completed the operators in Verilog, and in today's video I'll give you some practice set. So what you have to do in today's video, I'll provide you some questions. After getting the question, you have to pause the video and try to solve that question. After that, you can match your answers with the solution. So I hope you will enjoy today's video. One more thing guys, one of my subscriber Praveen has asked some questions. He has some doubts. So even though I have cleared some of the doubts, but because of the shortage of time, I was not able to clear all the doubts. So my request to Praveen is you can post your questions here in the comment section so that other students will also reply to your doubts. Okay, so basically you all guys can discuss on your doubts. It will be a kind of very good discussion which will help you to improve your knowledge. And through this channel, my aim is to build a community. All the people who are from VLSI domain, they can discuss their doubts, they can discuss their ideas, and it will help to build a community. And that's why I always tell you to share the videos as much as possible. So that's it is all about the VLSI point. So without any delay, let's get started today's video. So question 1 is find the value of A and B from the given expression. Here A is 1 bit right shift of Y and B is 1 bit right shift of Y. But the difference is in first case there is logical right shift operator. However, in second case, that is B value, there is arithmetic right shift operator and the Y value is 1101. So simply you have to use the logical operator first and then the arithmetic shift operator. So quickly pause the video and solve the question, and then you have to match your answers with my solution. So I hope you have solved the question. So let's come to the solution. So yes, A value is nothing but the logical right shift of Y by 1 bit. So whenever you are shifting the Y value by 1 bit, so you have to append 0 value in MSB position, because we have already discussed this thing in operators video. Okay, so here you will get Y is 1101. When you will shift this value by 1 bit towards the right side, then the value will be 110, and in MSB position the value will be 0. So here we insert the 0 value. So the final value of A is 0110. Similarly, in second case, there is arithmetic right shift operator. So when you will shift the given number by 1 bit towards the right side, then because of the arithmetic shift operator, the MSB position will be appended with the 1. So here the Y is 1101. After shifting, it will be like this, and the MSB bit will be 1 again. So this difference is because of the logical right shift operator and arithmetic right shift operator. So the question 2 is, if P is a vector of length 10 bit, then find the value of P for the given expression. So here you can see this is the concatenation operator, and I have explained very well in previous video what is concatenation operator and how we can use that operator. So here simply you have to concatenate different values, which is 2 tick B x1, then 3 tick B 101, then 2 tick B 10, and then there is a replication operator. So you have to replicate 1 tick 1 2 times. So let's see what will be the final value of P. So I hope you have solved the question, and now we can see the solution. So simply there is a concatenation operator. So the P value will be, first of all, 2 tick B x1, then 3 tick B 101, then 2 tick B 10, and then the replication operator, which is 2 times 1 tick B1. Since this P is a 10-bit number and here we are getting 9 bits only, so we need to insert the 0 in MSB position. So now this is the complete answer. The P value is 0x110110111 means 10-bit number. I hope you got the same answer. Now coming to question 3. Question 3 is find the value of Q for the given snippet. Here M is 2TICB10 and N is 2TICB1x. Now we have to assign to Q variable, and there is a conditional operator, and here the expression is if M is less than N. If this expression is true, then we have to assign 2TICB10 to Q. Otherwise, in case of false expression, the Q value will be 2TICB11. So simply you have to check whether the M value is less than N or not. And according to that, you can assign the Q value. So quickly solve the question and then match your answers. So I hope you got the answer. Here, since we are using the relational operator, and in my previous video, I have already explained that relational operator is not able to merge x and z values. So simply here the result will be 2TICB Why? Because this relational operator will not consider the x value, and because of that the answer will be unknown only. Now the question 4 is evaluate the value in the given snippet. M is 5TICB10x1z and N is 5TICB10x1z. Simply you have to check whether these two numbers are equal or not. In first case there is normal equality, and in second case there is a arithmetic equality. So apply the operator and get your answers. Hope you have solved this question. Now we can see the solution. So in first case, you have to check whether the M is equal to N or not. There is normal equality. So M is 10x1z and N is 10x1z. Since both the value is same, but this equality operator cannot consider x and z values, and because of that the answer will be unknown only. But in second condition, where we are using the arithmetic equality operator, M and N value is exactly same. You can see here 10x1z M value and N value is again 10x1z. So M and N both are same including x and z values. So the answer will be 1 here. So here you can see the difference because of the normal equality and arithmetic equality. Now coming to question 5. Question 5 is find the value of Q for the following snippet, given that A is 4TICB0101 and Y is 4TICB1100. Here I have taken 4 bits variables. So there are register type variables Q, A, Y, and then we have to assign Q value A or Y. So here simply you have to perform bitwise OR operation between A and Y, and yes, you will get your answers. So quickly perform this operation. So bitwise OR operation you have to apply. A is 0101 and Y is 1100, and OR operation we have to perform. So starting from LSB side, 10 the answer will be 1, 0 0 the answer will be 0, 1 1 the answer will be 1, and 0 1 the answer will be 1. So the final value of Q is 4TICB1101. So this is all about the simple bitwise OR operation. Now talking about question 6. Question 6 is output value of C and F in the given snippet. So in this snippet you can see I have taken 3 variables, basically register type variables, and these variables are of 4 bits, then 3 integers D, E, F. So A value is 4TICB0011 and B value is 4TICB0001. D is 7 and E is 3. Now simply A plus B value is assigned to C and F is D divided by E. So quickly solve this question. So I hope you got your answers. Now we can see A is 0011 and B is 0001 when we perform the addition. So basically this example is the use of arithmetic operators. How you can apply the arithmetic operators on given variables, you have to check that. So we have to perform the addition. So when you will add A and B, then you will get the answer 0, 1, 0, 0 starting from LSB side. So here 1, 1, the sum will be 0 and the carry will be 1. So the carry bit 1 and this one. So sum will be again 0 and the carry will be 1. So the carry 1 and 0, 0. So finally the sum will be 1 only, and here this is 0. So the final value of C is 4 tick B 0, 1, 0, 0. This is the final value of C. Now F value, it will be truncated to 2, because when you will divide 7 by 3, then you will get something 2 point something value. But F is an integer, so we have to consider the integer part only. So the final value of F is 2. So I hope you got the correct answers and you have enjoyed today's video. If you have any doubt, then you can post in the comment section and share the video as much as possible. In upcoming videos, I will cover the gate level modeling, data flow modeling, and behavioral modeling. So till then, practice these topics and build your concepts. I'll come with the gate level modeling. Till then, goodbye. Take care.